HHDG. Peace, HHDG. We are on another episode of HHDG Media Podcast. This is our second episode of 2022. Big shout out to our HHDG Facebook group, Hip Hop Discussion Group. Tune in as usual. Peace to y'all. Peace to everyone of our members of HHDG Media Inc. that makes it possible every day, every week, every month. Rock Vader KB, Skelly Top, the Mayor, T. Smith, and myself, Wiki. Tonight, we have a very talented, young and upcoming producer coming out of Fresno. Worked with some considerable MCs that I'm sure you heard of that we're going to talk about. He's been making some noise. He's even had some well-established MCs be shocked at his production. And I'm sure that from that, he's probably been doing some work with them that is soon to come. Hopefully sooner than later. He's part of the umbrella, bunch of talented people up in there, MCs and producers. He's got his own company, Hoodie Music. We're going to talk about that as well. And also part of 19 Music. Shout out Pro Dillinger. Without further ado, Mosbeats. Peace.
My boy, what's good with you?
How you doing? Doing good, good.
Good, man.
Yeah, man.
Young
Young producer. I'm in New York.
Oh, where?
Yeah. Yeah, man. You doing your thing.
Hey, thank you, man.
Definitely, yeah.
Trying. Yeah, it's hard to keep up, man. Too many people that are doing music.
Yeah. Definitely. Now, aside from, what I just spoke about, established MCs and then MCs that you work with already knowing, what your abilities are, tell us, a little bit about your come up. Because like I said, you're a young producer and you're continuing to reach more elevation as you continue to put music out.
Yeah, basically I started making music around probably my sophomore year. Ended up kind of, it began with me being I started off boxing.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I stopped that, I had something to lean on, and that was music for me. That was basically my outlet, because I deal with like a lot of shit, like a lot of anxiety and other bullshit. But yeah, music's always been there for me, and yeah, why not start young, man? I got a lot of time ahead of me.
Definitely. Now, you said a sophomore, for those that don't know, when I said a young producer, we're not talking about college.
Nah. Maybe now. I just hit 20.
Mm-hmm. So in high school, what were you listening to?
Oh, man. High school years, probably a lot of, probably Joey Badass. I think, well, Gangstar was like my favorite album, the Moment of Truth album.
Yeah.
That, I was listening to a lot of Blue in Exile.
Dope.
So yeah, stuff like that, man. But I didn't begin listening to hip hop. Like, that wasn't my first genre that I fell in love with.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up actually listening to reggae, and that was kind of so pretty much 7 to probably 9. I wanted to be a reggae artist. I used to write in my journal and write little songs and shit, And then after that, I think that definitely plays a part in my music too. Maybe the sonics are a little bit kind of in the same direction. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I could definitely hear that. Absolutely. Mm. And also with your high school years, Mac Miller, you said, he helped out a lot during those years.
Yeah, of course. I think for everybody, man. He's say what you want about him, but I think he really did everything that he wanted to do, and I think that's at the end of the day what everybody strives for. You know,
Hmm.
sucks that he had to go, but he did mold a lot of people. I think.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely opened some eyes too.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
What was your first song that you remember him?
Ooh, Nike's on my feet for sure.
Ah,
Yeah, man, I had all the Cortezes and shit, so I mean, I was bumping that all day. That's kind of the first song that got me on and shit. Sure.
mm,
What
wow.
about you?
Um, I would probably say it was definitely off that kids project when it first came out.
Yeah, what was that song off Lord Finesse beat? What would they call that?
Oh,
'Cause that might have been
what
the
was
first
that
one.
called?
I'm thinking.
Hmm. That that might have been, yeah,
Yeah, Lord Finesse, man, that guy.
yeah,
Nah, definitely grew up
that's
listening to him
dope.
too. Him and Big L.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Oh.
Yeah, even on the production
Now,
side, I think he's a genius as well.
absolutely, yeah. Hmm.
Very slept on.
Now, I don't want to go too far into it because we can stick with the high school and everything. So let's talk a little bit about the reggae.
Okay. Yeah. Kind of embarrassing to say, but I wanted to be Jamaican. I had all the fucking clothes, all the little red, green, yellow hats.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, basically like artists like Yellow Man, of course Bob Marley. Like those are my idols when I was younger, and I wasn't. Yeah, I don't think I grew up like a lot of kids. I think I was into a lot more weirder shit. And even before that, like I was into stand-up comedy before I even got into. I liked music.
Hmm.
I really respected that art. I remember when I was younger, I used to sneak into my dad's room while he was watching the Chappelle show, and I would yeah, he'd be smoking, yeah, he'd be sitting behind this big ass chair, and I would little kid sneak in through the bottom and yeah, just be watching the behind this big chair where you won't see me.
You
But
want to
yeah,
see?
man,
Yeah.
yeah,
Dope, dope. That's definitely a good influence right there. Mm.
yeah, good and bad. I got in trouble a lot.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
understand that part, man.
Sure.
Mm.
About you into reggae?
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
The dancehall, the soca and calypso, all of it. The conscious.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I definitely got a bunch of vinyl reggae back
Oh,
in the
word?
day. Yeah,
Yeah, you got some pictures of that, man.
definitely.
You need to see that. Sure.
Yeah. Now with your production, you know, it's very diverse, and you speaking of sonics with the reggae music, uh, a key example of your diverseness with the production is the project Balance.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
was that your first project that you put out?
No, there's actually it's on YouTube. If you search in Mosbeats 2001, that's
Hmm.
actually my first project I put out. I think when I was 16.
Okay.
Yeah, so for sure the mixing shit. Just be aware, it's not my best work, but I feel like you can see where I was going with it.
Hmm.
That's what, but as far as balance, um, that's probably one of the first beat tapes I put out. for sure, or at least my strongest beats that I felt at the time. Yeah, I wasn't too much older. I think I was like 17, 18. Yeah, had to come back with
Yeah.
part 2 though. Just show what I got right now,
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, man. Hey, I appreciate your
And
support too. Appreciate that,
hey,
man.
you're welcome. Yeah. You got quality work out there. I definitely want to, I want to be a part of that, and have a, if not my own physical copy, if it's not out there, then, be able to support it, and spread the word.
Mhm. Thank you, man. Yeah, actually working on some new stuff right now. I'm actually creating my new album, and that's yeah. I don't know where I'm going with it yet, but it's definitely gonna be a little different than what I normally do.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, been going through a lot of stuff, man. Like, it's kind of my only outlet, And yeah, if I didn't do this, man, I don't know what I'd be doing, honestly.
I seen recently you with the boxing again.
Oh yeah, man. I was getting too much weed and too much eating. It's getting to me.
Okay.
Uh, I'm ready. I feel like I'm already back in shape though, so I'm all right. I see you, bro. Like you like CT Fletcher, man.
Yeah, let this grow out a little bit more and wear a Scully. I'll probably look like him, right?
No, for sure. What gym do you go out? What gym you go out to out there?
Oh, nah, I work at home. I've
Oh
been
yeah,
working out. Yeah, I've been working at home for decades now.
body weight or straight with weightlifting?
Yeah. Strictly body weight now. In
Mm.
my teenage years, in my early 20s, I mixed it up. I used to do the weightlifting and the calisthenics.
No, that's the way right there. I feel like a lot of dudes that could bench however much can't do one pull up. So
Yeah,
no,
that's
that's
true.
definitely a different strength.
Yep. Yeah. I think the most I benched was probably my early 20s, like 419, 412, somewhere around there.
Mm. So yeah, I can. It's not even a thought in my head, bro. I weigh like I'm like 130 wet. You know what I mean? Like I'm a little guy. That's why I started boxing. I'll just be
Mm.
mad little, get into fights, and no, that definitely molded me too, for sure. With the whole discipline and just
Yeah.
being focused. Yeah, I got my ass kicked a lot of times in the gym, man. That'll definitely teach you something, for sure.
Hmm. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But don't doubt yourself just because your weight's not up there, man. I've seen some dudes out there that, they don't weigh that much, but they putting it in, get that strength up to, getting them high bench pressing.
Hell yeah, yeah. Shit. If you see me with fucking 8-pack, I'm gonna be thanking you for saying that. You believe in me. Yeah, man.
Dope,
How
man.
about you? You into boxing at all?
I watch it, but I never, I never really boxed.
Oh, who's
I
your favorite
did,
boxer?
yeah, mainly martial arts and stuff like that.
Oh, what type?
Oh, what was you saying about the boxing real quick?
Oh, who's your favorite boxer? Or at least right
Favorite
now?
boxer. Right now, I don't. I watch it, but I don't really have. I like Canelo. But back in the day, probably Hagler.
Yeah, yeah. Just, just a rough guy, man.
Mhm.
Fucking terrifying. Yeah. You said martial arts. What arts do you practice?
Back in the day, it was Taekwondo, and
Mm.
just recently. Well, I wouldn't say recently, but the past few years, off and on, I've been doing Taekwondo. I mean, not Taekwondo. I'm sorry, um, Tai Chi.
Okay.
Doing
The
yeah.
more
It's
meditation.
yeah, the Yang style of Tai Chi. So it's not all the slow movements. Like some of it's more a little more finesse, a
Mhm.
little faster type of movements with it.
Yeah, I mean, nah. Even before all this, going even further back, I was a big kung fu movie head. Had all the Bruce Lees, had all the Jackie Chan movies. So now I'm well aware of all that, man, for sure. I like that
Dope,
world.
dope. Yeah, yeah. I'm still big on the martial arts movies too.
Yeah. Would you feel about that? How'd you feel about that? That new Ip Man or Yip Man? It came out like a couple years
Um,
ago, but
was
is
that
that
the one with
with Mike? I think.
Oh, that one was pretty good, but I think there was another one after that. It had Scott Atkins in it.
Yeah, I think was that the one that was bullshit.
I, yeah, I think that was the one when he came to America, and then
Yeah.
Bruce was in it
Oh yeah,
in California and everything.
yeah. Yeah. I don't think I watched that one though, man. I did see it though. No, that's a pretty good first movie.
Yeah, yeah. But I like the first two Hitmans better than the later ones.
That's how it usually goes, huh?
Yeah, yeah. So when it comes to as far as hip hop with your production, where were your influences? Because I know you're a Ninth Wonder fan.
Uh, he got me into making beats for sure. I think, if I'm
Mm,
not mistaken. Definitely try to buy this style in the beginning. Selling CDs outside of a record store, trying to imitate whoever I could. Him, Paulo Brown, um, Exile, like a lot of yeah. I think that's what I was just listening to like around that time.
hmm.
But actually, the song that like made me want to like really fully get into it was a song by Odyssey called "Own a Pill," and that's what kind of catapulted me, and maybe I realized that it's not such a bad idea if I really go through with this. 'Cause I still didn't know what I was doing even when I was younger.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody does, but yeah, I was definitely listening to a lot of that. Gangstar, of course. I think Premiere's Premiere. I don't gotta say anything, about that.
yeah.
That is, yeah. What about you? You like any of the new stuff coming out lately?
You mean from those producers or just in
Nah,
music in
nah, just in
general?
general. Yeah, in general.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely.
Who you
Um,
rocking?
I would say I'm a fan of August Fannin. Um, I got to shout out, fellow Staten Islander that lives in Baltimore, Jamil Honesty. He got some dope beats.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm a big fan of the Gold Era crew at Toronto, Finn, Sips Rocks, and Slang U,
Mm,
Future
nah,
Wave.
mm. Come on, man. You missing one of them. You missing one.
Got to be Mosbeats.
Nah, I don't rap, but Umbrella, of course.
No
You
doubt.
yeah, man.
Yo, what's up with I meant to ask about that before. I was thinking about that. Pat Scientist.
Don't know,
No
man.
idea. Hmm.
No
He
idea.
just disappeared.
Yeah, I hope he's doing all right.
Yeah, I
That's
hope
something.
so.
That's it. But yeah, I haven't been aware of anything. I hardly go on Instagram,
Hmm.
check everything. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen his account on Twitter or IG recently, so I was wondering.
Yeah, very very talented for sure.
Yeah,
Um,
since we talking about the umbrella, you got to talk about the rest of the crew.
of course. Hey, so you're pretty familiar with Umbrella?
Yeah.
All right. Just to get them mad, who do you like the most? Uh,
Hmm.
Come on, man. I'm gonna talk
I gotta
some.
say pro. I gotta say pro Dillinger.
Oh damn. All right. I hate that
I
guy.
mean, because because between him and Snotty and Josiah the Gift,
Uh,
mm, I would say Pro Dillinger, but there's times where I'm listening to Josiah for like a whole week straight.
oh, for sure. Nah, he's different. Nah, I love all those guys. Those are like my
Hmm.
family. I'm just messing around, but not really. Especially Pro. Pro got me into the group, and yeah, I just been locked in since, man. Good people.
Yep, definitely, definitely. And 19 Music, is that Pro Dillinger? Is that what he created?
Yeah, it's I'm gonna say it's myself, Pro, Allah Preem, and I believe Mickey. Yeah,
Okay. Hmm.
yeah. That'll start buzzing for sure. I think we're on the right path.
Yeah, you definitely are.
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
2021, Mickey showed himself, yo.
Yeah. Uh, he is at the moment. It always varies who I like listening to the most, but
Hmm.
as far as recent, I think Mickey is he's on a he's on a roll right now for sure.
Hmm.
I just like that shit he talks. Nah, he's different.
Yep.
Nah, what's the last shit you dropped? I'm bad with names, but fucking going with the cross. He's on the red cover.
Oh, it's not Bangkok Dangerous.
Mm-mm.
Um, hmm.
Imported goods. That's what it is.
There you go.
Yeah, that's I like that one a lot. Man. I think he got really you can tell he took a lot more time, especially starting off like the intro. I like the way he put it together for sure. He has a good ear, bro. He has a really good ear for production. Well,
Mm.
he actually makes beats, so figures. You know.
Cool, cool. Any chance of you doing a full produce joint with
I
him?
hate that guy, man. No. Um. Yeah, we're actually working on an EP right now.
Dope, dope, dope.
I'll leave it at that, but just know that those beats on there, yeah, she should have paid me for sure. Nah, but yeah, coming soon, probably this year. I hope so. Yeah, shit,
Man.
man.
Yeah, I gotta say, for the umbrella, the past 2 years, it's definitely all y'all been consistent and getting the name out there
Yeah,
because not a lot of people know that you're all under the umbrella, but people know who y'all are.
yeah. I mean, for sure. Uh, I thank you for that, man. But yeah, I feel like I don't think it's gonna be better right now as far as underground hip hop, in my opinion. And I'm willing to bet that. That's just what it is. That's how I feel about it. It's
Mm.
respect to everybody else though. I fuck with a lot of people, but it's something different for sure. Yeah, man. I actually got some shit coming or at least by the end of the year, I want to get one with Josiah for sure. I think, yeah, I think that'll be different.
Mm. Yeah, he got something new coming out again.
Of course, nah, he's working. He's yeah, I don't know, man. I really like that Iron Mike album, and I like my song the least. I'll say that.
Really?
Yeah, actually, I like a lot of the. I don't know. I think he just picked good production that time, man, and he just sounded so comfortable with me, and I enjoyed it. The art cover was great. Everything was good. For sure. My album of the year. Oh, there it is. Yes, sir.
Yeah, what was that? 2020? Was that 19?
Might have been 20.
I think that was 20. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think we scary. I think no, I don't know. I don't even know where we would go with that, with the production on that. I don't know. A lot of questions about that. I think
Hmm.
when the time's right, that it'll come out though for sure. Because I'm a fan of him.
Yeah, when after that's the one that really got my attention for him because I that was my first time hearing the full length. I don't even know if that's his first full project, but that's the one.
No, yeah, that's definitely the breaking out, of Josiah. I feel
Hmm.
like, I'm just happy for him. Um,
Yeah.
how'd you feel about Pro's last joint?
The one he did with Finn.
Yeah.
I think that might be his second most cohesive album to me.
Mm,
Like the way that one flows, I keep it normally when I listen to it, I keep that one on repeat.
yeah. No, for sure. What's your number one
He,
then?
he sound like really focused on that. I just, hmm, I can't give a number one, but Most Foul is still one of my favorites.
Set myself
I,
up for that
I
one.
wish I had the vinyl with me right now because I got the red one, the black and red.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that, bro. Yeah. Pro. I just believe everything Pro says. Like, there's not a rapper that's more uh like believable. Like more authentic than him.
Hmm.
He scares me sometimes. Like when I listen to him, for sure. And but that's what I love about that dude.
Yeah, definitely shout him out because he tags me, from time to time when he go on his IG lives, and I appreciate that because some of the times that he put me on there, I'm stuck on there,
Yeah, yeah.
'cause, like he'll either be working on a track or he'll have a conversation, you speaking some real shit.
No, of course. And it he just screams it at you. He's very very violent with his with his speaking, sir. Nah, but not for sure. I owe a lot to that dude because that Most Foul EP did a lot for me, man. And yeah, I probably have some coming up soon too. Me and him try to outdo Most Foul,
Mm.
but yeah, it's gonna be tough.
As it feel, when you see people posting up the physicals of work that you've done.
I don't believe it, man. I never would have thought I would have got this far this soon. And yeah, it's cool though, man. I think just grateful, man. Not too much I could complain about,
Hmm.
you know. And I know vinyls aren't the cheapest things, so it does. Yeah, I respect it for sure.
And you also work with from Delaware, Miss Keen Eileen.
Yes, yeah.
That, was that your first time when you released Red Arms?
My first time being on somebody's project.
No, no, working with Miss Keen Eileen.
Uh, it was either that. I
You
don't
had,
have good memory, but it was either that
okay.
or on my album, Most Rain. So it
Oh,
might have
okay.
been both. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but nah, like yeah, those are great tracks to me. Hey, I
Yeah,
appreciate you
now
coming that hoodie, man. I can't wait till you see these new ones. What size are you?
what, and the hoodies or the t-shirts?
Yeah, hoodie.
Hoodies is extra large.
Okay, for sure. Actually, I'll send you one, bro. I'll send you one. Yeah, I think you'll like them. It's actually a brand that I'm building with my one of my best friends. His name's Wildcard. He goes by Wildcard on Instagram.
Okay,
Yeah,
I gotta check them out.
he's a talented guy, man. I'm just blessed to be working with him. He gave me another push in my with music, and yeah, make sure you follow him, man. He's cool. Actually,
What?
the stuff that me and him about to put out is
Mhm.
probably like I would never do this sound like by myself. So it's very you're gonna see a different side of me for sure.
Add more to your repertoire.
Yeah, man. I might end up really doing reggae. You never know, man.
And if you did, what would be one of the artists aside from the two favorites that you mentioned that
It
you would
would be
want to work with?
it would be me, dude. I'm telling you. Nah,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't even know. Just saying, like, if I had the budget for it, I'd probably say
Mhm.
right now it had to be Damian Marley. I think it had to be. Yeah, I mean, because he definitely respects the hip hop culture, so
Mhm.
that's the number one for me. I think. I don't know. What would you like to hear me with, man?
As far as reggae,
Yeah, I can't even picture it, but nah, that would be. I might quit doing music if I do that. That would be it for me. I did everything I needed to do.
I'd probably say Beanie Man.
I like that. Or Buju for sure. I work with him. Yeah, sure.
Definitely. Yep. Hmm. And what about your own line, hoodie music?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know if I'm running with that no more.
No, no more.
Nah, yeah, that might be just
That
a
might be a one-off.
you gotta resell it, man, for a lot more in a couple years. But yeah, yeah, I think I'm gonna start something new. I don't want to say it right
Mhm.
now, but there is
Yeah.
something. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, just know it's gonna be a lot more thought out. Like with that one, I kind of just went safe and I grabbed some champion hoodies to go over with. But I think these
Mhm.
ones, the fit's gonna be right. Yeah, I'm happy about that. Yeah, maybe I'll. Who knows, man? Maybe I'll get into the fashion industry one day, and I'll only wear Crocs and sweatpants. Yeah, man.
Now, another one of your favorite projects that I listen to quite often, and on the first track, you had someone from your hometown. That project was NYSED. You had Fashawn on that first track.
Yeah, nothing you see every day. Um, that's that was something I want to do since I was a little younger, and just didn't have enough time for it. But nah, that's one of my favorite songs, honestly. That song meant a lot to me, and it proved that I could, work outside of, what people would see me working with. Being, he's a big artist. So yeah, I mean it's especially the intro, and yeah, really, man, just for my city, like that was really the song, like for Fresno, I think. And I don't know if I'll do another one of those. So that's something special to me.
Okay. So that was like a letter to Fresno.
Yep. And my last letter too, at that, man. Yeah. That album, I dropped that when I was 19, so like last year.
Yeah, I think yeah.
And
2020, yeah, it came out. Yeah.
yeah, and that's probably one of my favorite projects I put out so far, I think. Besides Hell in a Cell, I think that's kind of where I'm at, as far as production. Now I gotta outdo that somehow. But yeah, I'm usually not a fan of my work, but I think Hell in a Cell was special to me too.
Mm-hmm. So
Uh,
you say, go ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, you're saying you're not a fan of your music, so you're hard on yourself. So you're definitely a perfectionist.
Yeah, I try to be, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it until probably months later, where I could actually, or I like it right in the beginning and then hate it by the time I put it out. So it's either one of the two. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't, not too much of a fan of myself, but yeah, that one definitely, I think I kind of went crazy on for sure. Yeah. Would you like a minds of my whole catalog? What would you say? Just to see, 'cause I put out like a lot of different things.
EPs, right?
I don't
Mm-hmm.
sound the same every time, so I'm kind of curious of where your ear, is at.
I would say probably Choices is my fourth highest project from you. Um, Balance and Balance 2 kind of teeter totter between second and third.
Mm-hmm.
But that most foul, that's it's still up there.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Hey, do you got any merch that you putting out?
For HHDG, yeah, we have some merch currently on the website. This is actually one of them right here.
Oh yeah, there you go. On
And
my
then we got the
might need cops on, man. Sure.
definitely appreciate that.
Is it just sweaters or is it?
Now we have t-shirts in different colors, and then we also have hoodies as well.
Yeah, I might need to get that hoodie, man. It's a little cold out here. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. I'll hit you about that for sure.
Definitely appreciate that. So how cold is it over there right now? Because we over here we in the like 19 degrees,
Fuck that,
sometimes
man.
in the 20s right now.
I don't know how you guys do that shit. Nah, it's probably around like 50, 40. So, and that's cold over here. And
Mm-hmm.
so, yeah, I can't even imagine 19-degree weather. Can't go outside, can't do nothing. Got to start the car an hour early. Yeah, I'm not with
Yeah.
it. I definitely want to go out there, though, man. I want to go out to, I never traveled outside of California other than
Oh,
Vegas. But yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
I've been
there's.
to,
Oh, go ahead.
no, I was saying I've been to Cali once, but I was like, I think I was 6 years old. My aunt used to live out there in Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah, nice. I have to go out there a lot, man. And the driving is not. Yeah, I'll never live there because the driving's terrible and it's definitely a bad area to go drive anything. You might as well just run everywhere. But yeah, what I was gonna say. So I heard about the East Coast, like, or at least New York. Do you guys just like not look out? Like, there's no views of other than buildings. It might sound stupid because I've
What
never
was
been
that?
there, but Like when you look outside, is it just buildings?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, there's
Well,
no
you
like
know,
trees.
most most of the city is pretty much buildings, but we still have like city parks and stuff like that. And then
Okay,
you
yeah.
got the parts where you can see like the water, like the Hudson River, or certain areas you might see the Atlantic Ocean and stuff like that. But yeah, plenty of buildings.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, and they still building them. So
Yeah, definitely need to go check out a bodega or something. Probably, you know, run to a bunch of Action Bronsons out there. Just oh, what do you got? What do you order over there at the bodegas?
me, I don't
Yeah.
really get much anymore because I'm been vegan for like almost 6 years now.
Oh yeah.
But me, back in the day, I used to always get heroes. You get the best heroes at the bodegas.
Nah, I hear that. Yeah. Nah, I actually used to. I went vegetarian for a little bit,
Hmm.
so definitely, yeah. You feel a lot better, man. You do feel, real good. But I don't know. I'm just lazy. Sometimes you need, some some fucking burger. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm saying.
At least you tried it though.
Yeah,
You
no,
see
I'll
see
go
the
back for
difference.
sure.
Yeah.
I'll go back
Mm.
just whenever I have more time to prep my meals. Just don't have the time right now.
Yeah, that's the hardest part. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on this little stream though, man, because I really don't show my face. I don't. I'm just not into that world yet.
Hmm. I get
I'm
you.
I'm still in the time where in my head that I don't really know what artist looks like until later. And nowadays they kind of it's they want you to show your face in every video. And but yeah, I'm actually happy for it though, because I definitely need this as a artist to keep growing and stuff. I think that'll attract more people.
Yeah, definitely works, and I'm grateful, to help out with that.
No, I appreciate that, man.
Now, you mentioned some projects that you are working on. Is there anything else currently that you want to tell people like working on, or you want to keep that under wraps?
I can't tell you any more music stuff, but probably I'm working on the as far as music, on my albums, but as far as kind of the same thing, I'm working on some NFTs right now. So we're trying to lock that in right now. Me and my brother Wildcard trying to get into the sync business. Uh,
Hmm.
trying to get our beats on the TV. Just really trying to make money off this, man, and not have to worry about anything, and yeah, not have a day job. Because I mean, we're not making much off of streams anyways. We're not making a lot off of the albums itself.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, that's just what I'm trying to educate myself on.
So, you're in the right direction.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Definitely with the NFTs. I'm still trying to educate myself on everything, but as I go along, I see how wide open the opportunities are with it.
Hey, the earlier we get into it, man, more money's gonna be there.
Hmm.
But yeah, we'll see how this plays out. I'll definitely
Yeah.
be letting you guys know. You into any of that? Like at least the stock
Like
market?
not too much. I do more. I actually watch it more than I actually putting any money into it right now. I don't feel comfortable personally just yet, but once I get comfortable, I'll get into it. But as certain things go along, like right now with the whole home test kits with the COVID and all these mobile places doing the tests,
Yeah,
these laboratories, their stock is up.
Yeah, yeah.
So stuff like that runs through my mind.
That's good stuff to be running through your mind, man. That's really yeah, you could change your life with that. It depends how serious you take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And I got a one quick question. Um,
Go ahead.
Brother Ali noticed your production.
Yeah.
What's happening with that?
Honestly, I don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
He we do follow each other, so I think something will come out of that, and I'm a big fan of him, so it'll happen. Just I don't know if it's anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
Fingers crossed, but we'll figure that out. Cause I really love that his last album with Evidence on the production. I think that's definitely somewhere I could. I know I could take him into a different realm. I think and no, I love that album, man. It's super dark, and that's the side I really like. Of all his music, I like that side of him because he's never done that before, and I really
Yeah.
respect that.
Yeah. Yeah. One of his favorites of mine was when you work with Jake One.
Mm. No, Jake One
Because
is yeah.
Jake One is a monster, man. And the way the two of them work together, it seemed like it was just perfect.
Hmm.
The content that he was talking about, how smooth everything just worked together on each track.
Yeah. Nah, that's a big name, man. Working with Bro Ali will definitely up that price for sure. Nah, but
Definitely, yep.
got some other things in the works. Uh, Hopefully dropping with Nick Grant soon.
Ooh,
That's a big thing for me. I'm a big fan of him too. And yeah, I mean a lot of things happening. I just gotta wait on it. But I
mm-hmm.
can't stop my whole work process. Just gotta figure something out.
Right, right.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm at
Everything will
with it.
fall into place, man. It'll definitely fall into place.
It always does, man.
Dope, dope, dope. Now, being from Fresno, is there anyone else that you might want to work with from Fresno?
Planet Asia off tops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Planet Asia. There's MC Wicks. I got some stuff coming. Well, I got some stuff out with a lot of local people. Uh, BKR raps. Note Ledge. So I still got definitely love for my hometown, and I think there's a lot of talent out here. That's where it's at right now. Just nowhere. Nobody really push you though. And that's
Mm-hmm.
what's different. But no, as far as talent, it's filled with talent over here, and I think that's what's every the best. Because it's definitely sort of a dark place, and but that's probably why a lot of artists come out of this. You just haven't heard them yet. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Fresno, man.
Yep. And you definitely one of them that can continue to put it on the map.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. It's really, yeah, man. I just, I think I got a lot more to prove, man. I don't think it'll ever stop for me. So, I'm just grateful that I'm doing this, man. 'Cause there's nothing I'd rather be doing. At the end of the day, I don't care how depressed I get. I wouldn't rather be. I wouldn't want to do nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And that's great to have that drive, man.
yeah. Trying to stay
Because
focused.
yeah, a lot of people with talent, they fall off, and they never figure out have that spark, that drive to continue to keep doing it. So I salute you on that, because there's people right now that want to hear what you got, and I'm sure your fan base is going to grow.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that for sure, man. I Yeah, I'm just trying not to get caught up in too much stuff. You know, a lot of people aren't. A lot of people should have this opportunity and kind of really ruined it for themselves. So I'm just trying to keep a level head, and yeah, I mean, there's no stopping now. But yeah, man, just happy, man. That's what it comes down to, anyways. As long as the family's eating, I'm alright.
Yeah, that's what's important.
Yep.
And one last artist to speak about. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Is it Ozer?
Ozer, yep, my boy. Yeah, he's from Frisco, San Francisco, and I mean, he's somebody I definitely need to sit down and build with him. Hopefully soon.
Mm-hmm.
I think we definitely have some quality music together, and I just think that he has that it factor for sure. He just has it. That's all I have to say about him, man. He's
Yeah, when I hear him, he feels like he has that charisma to bring people in.
exactly, and yeah, he's just solid. He's a solid dude all around, man. I've actually a funny story is I heard of Ozer. I think he dropped this song called "Blow My High." I think probably like 4 years ago, 5 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and from back then when I was doing music, I was a fan of that song. And I love that song because I found it on SoundCloud. So fast forward, however many years to now, I ended up DMing him, and yeah, I ended up getting on that album, and that single was on that album. So it's funny how I ended up on it after being a fan of him. Yeah, he's moving for sure.
Man, that's dope.
Yeah, it's funny how life works, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And shout out to SoundCloud because I'm always discovering new talent on SoundCloud after all these years.
yeah, definitely slept on. It's kind of bullshit for the artist though, but as
Mm-hmm.
far as finding new people, yeah, you could find a lot of talent on there. Yeah, I don't be going on there too much though. Not no more. You on the Bandcamp wave?
Yeah, definitely.
No, I think a little bit better for me. More get an interaction with your fans and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I actually got a website coming out pretty soon, so I think that's a bigger step for me and my team.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
full ownership. That's the best. That's the way to go.
yeah. Like Josiah said, man, I think that's what it comes down to. Mailbox money and all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
just gotta make it happen.
Mm-hmm. In these past few years, I got to say this has been the best time for artists to have their own ownership. These major labels, they, they, they,
Yeah,
they're, they're, they're pulling their hair out right now, but
yeah.
who cares? The artists are doing what they should be doing. The artists are getting what they need to get.
It's either us or them, man. I'm find another way to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows though? Maybe one day we'll start a independent record label, but we'll see how everything goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know everything I'm gonna do, so just know I'm gonna do a lot. Too many years ahead of me, man. I can't really take no breaks. Like I don't take too many breaks. So yeah, I have to be doing something.
Yeah.
I'll drive myself crazy.
But you got your minds in the right direction. Even though they're not all music related, you still
Yeah,
have them in the right opportunity, the direction. I appreciate that.
no,
I
man.
wish I wish so many other younger people like yourself, still had that mind frame. And I understand, how you grow up and where you live at, can cloud your mind to other shit. But that spark, even if you see it from an older person or even a person your age, you gotta push for it when you see it.
Yeah, nah, that's real, bro. I appreciate you saying that because we've seen a lot of people not make it out, and not go where they should be going, and it's all because of that. And yeah, I'm just learning, man. I can never stop learning. Just we'll get there one day. So,
Definitely.
man, yeah, hopefully by the end of this year, we might make some money off real estate. Who knows? Something like that. Yeah, that's kind of where my head's at right now.
Yep. That's another good move. Yep, definitely.
Yeah, man.
Dope, man. Mosbeats, the the opportunistic young producer, and then some. I
Yes, sir.
appreciate you taking the time to speak with us tonight.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Definitely. Tell the people where they can go, reach out to support your music, and to also reach out to you.
Mosbeats, MOSBEATS _, on Instagram, Twitter, and I'm on almost every music platform. So yeah, just check me out, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah. So,
And on behalf of our HHDG Media crew, we're going to say peace.